Chapter 101. Konoha Village, 10 years old lower shadow level? Sarutobi Hiruzen smoking his pipe, looking at the information reported by the Konoha spy from Uzumaki Kingdom, as far the above, the one who confirmed it is the third Raikage of Kimogakure who already dead weeks ago. But still, such strength for such young child. I'm afraid only in dream you can see such monster, and he chose to not to send any support for them. He did not even let the Uzumaki shinobi, who helping them to fend the enemies, know that their own clan is facing bigger problem. Thank goodness Senju clan all made their way to help them, or else he can't explain if Uzumaki Kingdom suddenly disappear. But still, Lord Hashirama wasn't so strong back then. Sarutobi Hiruzen helpless sigh. If he is not wrong, Senju Hashirama only becomes strong when he is already on his 20s. Not even on his childhood show any of his potential if there is no accident. He estimate that the next ninja god will be on Uzumaki clan side. This is not be good for them. He knows from Nara report that Uzumaki clan change because of the new patriarch. Using the friendship of two clan and village will not work for sure. For what he did to Uzumaki clan, it's already good. If they don't suddenly break away with them, absolutely can't let him grow up. Danzo, who also see the report, said with sullen expression, "Do you want me to?" Danzo show a cutthroat gesture, giving Sarutobi an idea. No. Sarutobi Hiruzen shook his head. At the very last, he don't want to do this to them. He knows if he do this, he will going to lose large amount of supporters. It's known that Uzumaki clan is not just a simple clan. They have wide variety of connection within the village. If they do such thing, for sure they will going to face huge problem. It's fine if he can be Danzo who can intimidates or blackmail them, but he is the face of Konoha village. He need to be as clean as pure. He need to maintain his own face in front of everyone. I'm sure that kid have knowledge about different sealing technique. Catching such powerful sealing class is difficult. So what, with the amount of shinobi left with us 4 clan? I'm sure we can drown them like a rat. Shut up! Sarutobi Hiruzen shouted, looking at Danzo with killing intent. How can such important information can be said so openly? Did he know what kind of disaster will they face if everyone from Konoha heard that the 4 of them is hiding their own army form? Everyone. He know that private army can only be in small number. For village second strong force is a huge treat. Danzo hidden route is already sitting on dangerous situation, and if they know the 4 of them is hiding force outside of the village, they will be sure get kick out, and the number of shinobi they have is ridiculously big. It's so big that is not weird if all the clan will kick him out of his position. So what are we going to do? You know for sure that we can't let that kid go and mature. Of course I know. I will call him here to visit. If possible, I want him to enter our ninja school to get know the will of fire. Are you sure? I'm sure with such strength. That kid can't influence by will of fire easily. I know. If will of fire will not work, we will push Mito-sama to decide for us. Mito Uzumaki, the wife of the god of ninja, even if she don't show to anyone, they know he is storm upper shadow level shinobi. With his position in Senju and Uzumaki clan, he is pretty sure that kid will eventually follow her words. Sarutobi, are you sure about this? You know Mito-sama is not a fool. She know what we doing all this years. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 102. Today's work is also complete. Looking at the 1,000-piece of axes, saw, hammer, and nails neatly placed in front of them, Exion sighed inwardly. He then sat down directly while putting his hand behind Kushina. He started to use his own chakra to replenish the depleted stamina of the girl. Their job is not easy. While Exion used his perfect fire control, Kushina on the other hand do all the hard working. Smithing is not an easy task even for those who are old and expert on blacksmithing. Blacksmith work by heating piece of wrought iron or steel until the metal becomes soft enough for shaping with hand tools, using hammer, anvil, and chisel. Blacksmith work his way to create the tools he want to make using such heavy tools. The work is so hard that she need to use all the process need to create a single tools, but Xin made it simple by creating 4 steps: forging, welding, heat treating, and finishing. But even so, 1,000 tools made from metal and wood takes time and energy. Both of them and some other people spend 2 days just to finish the work. Kushina even worn out after continually hammering and smelting. Even if Xin replace her to sew the finish work, her job's still heavy. The equipment made these days should be enough. Kushina, who being held by Xin, looked at the tools on front of her. After so many days, the tools should be enough, but thinking deeply, everyone have their own job, not only them but also Xin's parents. His mother become the first Ministry of Education in the Uzumaki Kingdom. She also work as part-time as director of orphanage and part-time teacher. Xin did not forget to popularize the education that he learned from his previous life. Not everything is useful, but some of it is practical in this world. As for his father, the old patriarch, he happily becomes small steward, leading a group of civilians and ninja to work. He seems happy to what he doing right now. At present, there are still too few medical ninjas. Even if some of the people have the same vitality as Uzumaki, but there are still too few Uzumaki people who are keen on medical ninjas, and everyone still prefers to fight to the flesh. Not everyone is Xin who can regenerate limbs like lizard. Even the strongest Uzumaki can recover gravely wound by resting couple of days, but this not stop them from the need of medical ninja. Xin even have a plan, but he don't know when he will start his hidden plan. It's time to pick a batch from the kids. Uzumaki Xin rubbed his forehead, and now the medical ninjas of Uzumaki Kingdom need new knowledge. Some of his knowledge in medicine is not complete, almost all is based on the movie and short video he watched. If he wants to create a perfect medical technique, he need to find some materials or books with medical knowledge, and this kind of books is rare. Almost every village treasure all their own medical knowledge and never let outsiders to get it. Maybe I should create healing jutsu that is more powerful than current healing jutsu. Maybe it's really time to visit his cousin, see if she can give him some pointers. He need to create a perfect medical jutsu. At same time he need to see the village where genius born like wild mushrooms. Konoha is brim with halo that attract geniuses and outstanding refugees. Going to Konoha will be more chance to meet a genius. Get ready Kushina, you will going to come with me. Where? We will going to visit our far relative. Question mark. We are going to Konoha. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 103. Early morning today is still a cold day, but not like the previous days. The people in Uzumaki Kingdom don't feel the cold morning, they feel warm every time they wake up in the morning. Uzumaki people sees this one after another. Everyone has come out to prepare for work, especially the bold words hand on the gate of Uzumaki clan. Work is glorious, creating new is greatness. If you don't work one day, you will die in hunger tomorrow. Keep your friends close, they bring warm not to body but to your heart. A work done is not the masterpiece of the maker but everyone who work it. Working is not to earn but to create a better future. Every time Xin sees these words he can't help but to remember those stupid propaganda of politicians to make the lower class work harder, but this time it's different. No politics, no scheme, no free labor. It's all about building the future for the next generation. After everyone read the slogan, they followed their leader very aggressively and energetic. They always start their morning with a stomach that is full, a set of warm equipment and new batch of tools. And also, Xin and Kushina with couple of Uzumaki shinobi will leave to visit Konoha today. Because it was winter, the road was frozen and slippery, so walking is going to be hard. They plan to leave early to arrive faster. There's still a lot of problem, but he already passed everything to the old patriarch and elders to manage. He also left some important things they need to consider and then left for long vacation. Young master, everything is ready. Naga come out from the shadow and then respectfully bow to Xin. This is one of Xion's normal greetings. He banned them from kneeling. You only need to bow once to greet someone. This time, she is not a courier but a guardian of Uzumaki Xin. A glorious job that she fight to get it in the end. She can still remember the fight she need to win just to get this special mission. Those hateful glare when she win makes her proud. She already finished her homework. She knows what to do and what need to bring. Xin comfort will be on her hand. Is everything ready? Yes, young master. Xin nodded. After eating breakfast, we will set off. And also, pay attention to shinobi that come from outside. Maybe some of them are refugees, but I'm sure plenty of them are apt from different tea. Seal their chakra while being investigate. If you find they are AP, throw them in the mine and ask their own village for ransom. If they fight back, beat them but don't kill them. As I always said, live ninja is better than dead because if you kill them you still need to bury them. Yes. Lucci nodded seriously. He also knew the seriousness of all this. I will inform everyone. Satisfied with Lucci, Xin started to eat his own breakfast. He originally planned to take Kushina only, but they all stop him from doing that and almost send all shadow to guard him, but he don't want to wage war. He come to visit, so it's not proper to bring such large group, so he declined them all. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 104. Oh, Lord Madara, you finally awake. An old man with white hair and an old face raised his right hand with great difficulty, put it on his mouth and started coughing hard. He then slowly opened his eyes full of uncertainty, staring at the strange white creature in front of him. His eyes turned to clarify. He seems finally awake. Black Zetsu. Madara looked at his aging old body. Now that he can't even move a finger, he was silent for a while and his old voice sounded. How long have I slept? Oh. Lord Madara, let me see. Let me see. When Black Zetsu heard Madara's word, he happily jumped all around like playful child. Let me see. 2 years? Wait, it's not right. Maybe Rove years? Wait, I think I know now. It's 500 years. Lord Madara, I know now. It's 500 years. After hearing Black Zetsu's words, Madara fell into silence again. He is old, but he don't have Alzheimer. He old and not a fool. He finally sighed and said, no need to answer. Tell me, how's the Uzumaki kingdom now? Uzumaki kingdom? Black Zetsu froze for a moment and said, it's okay, they eating and shitting normally. By the way, Lord Madara, how is the feeling of taking shit? Is it good? Is it bad? Or both? Good and then bad? Finally Madara snap out and lose all his reasoning. Get out, White Zetsu. Let Black Zetsu take control. Ah? Wait. I still have questions about pooping. The strange creature suddenly stopped moving. How playful face turned to serious with evil grin on his mouth. I'm here, Lord Madara. I want to hear the report from Uzumaki Kingdom. Yes. Black Zetsu start to tell him all the information he gathered for almost 10 years. Madara, who listening, looked cool while listening, but when the report is halfway he suddenly turned serious in instant. Are you sure? There's such incredible kid in Uzumaki Kingdom. Yes, Madara-sama, I start observing the kid 6 years ago, and what he show until now is something even the smartest shinobi can comprehend. Interesting, 10 years old upper shadow level shinobi, he completely understand all 5 elements and the other rare. Creating blood limit using just the existed element inside of the body, recreating all Uzumaki clan sealing technique. Have set of unique and strongest blood limit. With mysterious umbu that well hidden. Interesting. I'm curious. He did not discover you all this year. Ah? No, of course not, but White Zetsu got caught dozens of times in the past years, so we stopped observing him 3 years ago. So that means all your report comes from the report form 3 years ago? Yes, Madara-sama. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 105. Yawn. Uzumaki Exion was lying on the deck with several layers of quilts. Yawning, rubbing his nose while murmuring, is my mother thinking of me? Hiss. It's really full on this weather. Young master, do you want me to help you feel warm? Naga's head appear form the shadow of Exion's bed. You can. Yes. Naga reply, then jump out of the shadow and start removing her clothes. Wait, what are you doing? I'm going to warm your bed, young master? Naga look at Exion confused. She think her own body temperature is enough to warm her young master's bed. What? Where did you know this? Warming bed? Sister Kushina told me. Don't follow Kushina next time. Her and Had is full of nonsense. Really? But I'm fine. And don't worry, I take bath every day. Brush my teeth, drink milk, and use natural floral shampoo on my hair so I'm fragrant. And also, don't think I train hard and my body is full of muscle. But my body's still soft and silky. I'm pretty sure always take care of my body so I can take care of you, young master. Naga start to turn naked when Exen sink into the shadow and disappear. Escape again? When can I serve young master properly? Naga pouted while start wearing her dress again. After Exine finished wearing his clothes, he come out of the shadow and one Uzumaki shinobi come and report. We are near, young master. It's coming? Good. Let the people below tidy up their mental outlook and make sure they look energetic today. Yes. Uzumaki shinobi nodded. And also, take the recruitment paper and paste it on the way. Remember to make sure you post it properly. Exine strictly said. Remember, we are here to recruit people, not to kidnap children. And remember, smile at them and don't like cold all the time. Young master, I'm your bodyguard and not nanny. And does young Master Exion think those refugees know how to read? The refugees back in Uzumaki Kingdom can only understand words when someone read it for them. But still, Uzumaki shinobi listen carefully. And remember, if there's medical ninja, recruit them harder. We need them right now. Yes. Uzumaki shinobi nodded. He then though for a while and said, if Konoha shinobi try to join. Exion thought for a while and said, tell them and make it clear. Out friendship with Konoha for generation is to share the refugees in Konoha. Uzumaki shinobi turned silent. How can he knows how his young master despised them to core after what happened last war? But still he accepted his reminder. Understood. I will let the people below to pay attention. Don't conflict with Konoha shinobi. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 106. Remember, you don't want thorns and blades in a record, but ains them some rations and let them go to Konoha. Exion thought for a while and said, tell them that Konoha is a loving and peaceful village. This place will accept them open arms. Bullshit. Take them with open arms. His young master just want to make trouble by sending wave and wave of refugees. Everyone know that Konoha is not only a peaceful and loving place but also face-loving place that everyone know. If you send this refugees there, he is pretty sure they will not going to decline them. After all, they arrive in front of their own door, so they can't just close the door and let them leave. But still, Uzumaki shinobi was speechless. He can't help but ask, is this really okay? What so you mean okay? It's really okay. We are not only helping them to find refugees, but also trying to make the refugees arrive there without dying. How can't this not be okay? And also, screen all of them, recruit all talented people, those who are skilled in different job take them, even if they are just ramen cook or even street sweeper. But young master, if we left all the unskilled one, Konoha maybe kill them. That's for sure, so people will not take anyone who can't do anything. But don't worry, they will not going to call them. Maybe they got push out after a month or two, so you don't need to worry. At this moment, young master, I saw Konoha shinobi. One of the CP0 ran over and report, what did you said? 10 years old upper shadow level shinobi? Uzumaki Mito murmured, holding the information in her hand with a smile on her face. It seems that Uzumaki Kingdom will not perish. As member of Uzumaki clan, she really want to help the Uzumaki Kingdom, but she is old. Even though she is the wife of the first Hokage, her strength within the village is not huge. The only power she can use is the Senju clan. But right now the Senju also facing huge problem right to know, but still, with that shadow level kid, she believes that the Uzumaki Kingdom will become stronger and stronger if no one will try to stop them. It's been so many years. Mito shook her head with a memory she still remember. I don't know how Hashirama doing down there, that fool. It should be a good time. He definitely make many friends again. With his unique personality, people who makes people want to get closer for not reason trust him. It's been a long time since I saw him. I don't know if he still remind me. Uzumaki Mito murmured with longing snow in her eyes. Konoha, I've been taking care of you, but I may be going to see him soon. Hashirama, I can't wait anymore. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 107. After Uzumaki Exion and his group disembarked, Konoha shinobi walked forward and said, Uzumaki-sama. Nara Enchu, a member of Nara clan, had long received information from Hokage. The red-haired child in front of him was the one who led the Uzumaki Kingdom to victory. Not only that, he is the current patriarch of Uzumaki clan and also the youngest daimyo of Uzumaki Kingdom. More than that, Tai child who never enter any training program or school is a certified shadow-level shinobi, something that everyone can only dream. It's terrible. Nara Enchu inward said, if possible he don't want to do this mission. He heard from the report that this kid is not simple. Of course he knows, he already got the report, but the thing is simple is not even a word that can describe this kid. Naga looked at the man and asked, you are? Nara Enchu, the person in charge this time. He reported, this child must be the one who traded with the Iwagakure shinobi in the report. Scary, she is scary. I can feel that she is strong just from standing right in front of me. Xian looked at Nara and Chu expressionless when he saw his decadent breath. He know this man will be not easy. Third Hokage is really not easy, sending a old fox to receive them. Should I bring you back to Konoha now or, just like all Nara clan people? Nara and Chu is also lazy. Everything around him looks trouble. The war was over, but the people above let them stay in the border. No, wait a few days and then go. Uzumaki Xian shook his head and said with smile, we need to rent a place from Fire Kingdom. Nara and Chu's eyes immediately got serious when he heard what Uzumaki Xian said. He don't know why they want to rent a land when they have big empty land back to Konoha that still need to manage. Is this kid going to cause trouble? Don't be nervous. Xian said with a smile, the Uzumaki clan and Konoha village have been friendship for generation and we will not sow anything to arm Konoha. Then you are. Bullshit. How can he knows what kind of emotion they have to Konoha right now? He is not a fool. This kid is smart and he will not do anything without any reason. He still asked vigilantly. What is the purpose of renting place? Let's ignore the friendship with two-party. The senior official of Konoha knew that this sentence was a big joke. Having pitted so miserably, it's understandable if they are angry at them. Even anyone who don't usually get angry will sure explode if they experience what Konoha did to Uzumaki. Of course, we are recruiting. Xian waved his hand and asked the shinobi below to lift up the recruitment plaque. Uzumaki Kingdom has experienced war and the loss is too heavy. Liar. I heard that they use Shadow Clone to fight and the only casualty that you got is small cut when someone accident hurt in the kitchen. There are no many people in the country. There are 10 rooms, 9 is empty. You don't know, going out at night is really frightening. I feel my clan become a ghost town. Do you understand how I feel? When I want to pee outside, I can't go because it's scary. Nara and Chu, Konoha Shinobi. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 108. Nara and Chu and Konoha Shinobi. Though that Uzumaki clan is just joking with them, trying to make everyone fun, but when they see the plague they finally can't laugh. Recruiting. Anyone who can work, have decent working experience, any kind of odd job with skilled and experience is acceptable. Anyone who can work, not lazy and have dream to become big is welcome to try, any shinobi. Whatever you are from, other villages also included. You just need to be monitored for a period of time before getting recruited. Abide the law and regulations with good conduct and some working experience is the priority. Having skill is preferred. Literacy is a priority. Note, wrote with red paint. Want to find a perfect place to stay? If you want, find to the Uzumaki Kingdom where you will definitely find your own heaven. Food and accommodation is also included. Basic salary is given. They all look at the huge symbol of Uzumaki clan. They know they are not joking with them. They really come to recruit people. Seeing the above words, Nara and Chu suddenly become speechless. The writing is really plain and simple, as if they don't even bother to make it beautiful and attractive. I think I need to ask Hokage-sama about this matter. Nara and Chu though for a while, but if he agree then, there are too many refugees coming in the Fire Kingdom every day. Once they are not handled well, a chaos will start for sure if they don't find anything solution. He is pretty sure the fame of the Konoha will be damaged, and that is everyone want to prevent to happen. Now, if someone, somehow, a recruitment suddenly appear out of nowhere, Nara think this is also a solution, but still. He need to alert to the small movement of the Uzumaki clan, and by the way, we also going to pay for the rent of the place. Xian said. One of the Uzumaki shinobi come with small pouch and give it to Nara and Chu with the clink sound coming from the pouch and from his long expensive. He knows they pay something not huge and slightly small, even from the weight and what he touched. This bastard Uzumaki put small stone inside to make it bigger and heavier, but out of curiosity he open it and check, and what he saw makes his eyes turn wide. Jade marbles. That's right, this is jade marbles that comes from the highest quality of jar, the green imperial jade stone. Xian smiled at them and proudly said, "Don't worry, take it. I'm already bored playing marbles. I don't know how I always lose the game. Those kids from refugees camp is really good in hitting marbles." Nara and Chu look at Xian speechless. Playing marbles using the jade marbles? Are you insane? And losing to bunch of kids from refugee camp? Do you know how much those marble jade worth? If you don't know that this kid is shadow-level shinobi, Nara and Chu will surely amazed from what he said, but he is not a fool. But the Konoha shinobi who look jealous makes him feel weak. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 109. What do you think? Sarutobi Hiruzen held his chin with both hands and looked at the other senior Konoha in front of him with worried expression. The meeting fell into silence for a while. Everyone was think as if wondering what conspiracy was Uzumaki clan prepared. I think it's feasible. Kohata Utate frowned and said, nowadays there are too many refugees in the Land of Fire. The war just ended and the ninja world is full of refugees. At the same time, listening to the information reported by the ninja below, most of the refugees rushed towards Konoha. Sure enough, Konoha's policy was correct in recent years. Didn't you see that everyone was willing to come to Konoha instead of going to other village? We must know that Konoha bears the idea of First Wand has always made a significant contribution to the peace of mind ninja world. He is the vanguard of the peace of the ninja world. Konoha simply can't receive so many refugees. Once these refugees got together, there will be confusion. Hamura Mitokado looked at Sarutobi Hiruzen. If the Uzumaki kingdom can receive a part of refugees, that's good for Konoha village. I agree with Koharu. It's true that there will be chaos when there are too many refugees, and it will be difficult to handle all of them when we still recovering. Seeing everyone was unified, Sarutobi Hiruzen take a deep though, just as he about to agree to their opinion. No, I don't agree. Danzo stopped them. He said at deep voice. The Uzumaki kingdom is definitely not just recruiting refugees. They must have a secret. They ordered the ninja below to stay there instead of immediately coming to Konoha. Don't let them wander in the Land of Fire. And woo! They will only cause trouble to us. Know that this is the kid who led Uzumaki kingdom to great change. Danzo said with a serious face, it's not an ordinary kid, so they definitely have a conspiracy. No, they are in Land of Fire. Even if there is any conspiracy, WR can immediately detect it. Hamura Mitokado said with serious face, but if the refugees FO not resolve, it is the potential turmoil in the Land of Fire. Humph. Danzo said disdainful. It's just a group of ordinary people. If they try to yuke and cause trouble, I will not think twice to crush them. Danzo, shut up. You're to war freak. Your thoughts is dangerous, Danzo. The two elder angry look at Danzo. This man really don't stop until the world fall into greater chaos. Hearing Danzo's extremely though, Sarutobi Hiruzen deeply sighed, although he is called the professor and the most powerful Kage, but there's still thing he can just deal fast. He doesn't think that he can surpass the first and second Hokage. He just inherited the idea of first Hokage, derivative to protecting the peace of Konoha and peace of Shinobi, and so everything he did was for the ninja world. Danzo would discredit Konoha by doing such extremely things, so as the peace ambassador of ninja world, how could let anyone discredit person appear on his group? Danzo, your thoughts are too extreme. As a ninja, how can you kill civilians at will? For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695. Chapter 110. Monkey. Seeing that his fellow friends didn't understand him, Danzo feel hurt deep inside. Everything what he said is all for Konoha. How can he be extreme? You will regret it, Hiruzen. Danzo sat down, squinted his eyes lightly and look apps at him. The thing has already started. There is no possible of ending. They all know. How can't they know this thing start with the wrong decision and the wrong move to close the plan? Who knows something pop out in the end? Konoha and Uzumaki clan have long been enemies. What kind of friendship for generation? It's ridiculous. Shut up. Hearing Danzo's nonsense, Sarutobi Hiruzen immediately put down his pipe and said sharply, that's the decision. Agree to temporarily lending them area adjacent to the Uzumaki kingdom for a period of 1 month. However, during this period, you must agree to Konoha shinobi watching by the aid. Once we find that they are harmful to Konoha's interests, you will immediately take it back. Kohara, this matter left to you. Yes. You will regret this. Danzo still don't stop in the end. Hearing that Sarutobi Hiruzen had already made a decision, Danzo snorted and walked out with a green face. Oh. Sarutobi Hiruzen shook his head helplessly. Let his good friend deal with Konoha darkness back then is really wrong move. Hiruzen just hoping that he will not turn himself into darkness, or else he will do his best to eliminate all things that will ahem the village. Master Danzo. Danzo with a pale face walked out of Hokage building. The root shinobi walked Io and greeted respectfully. Danzo looked at the ninja in front of him with cold eyes. He said lightly, let insects lead a group of ninja, go to Uzumaki kingdom and monitor them. If there is any action that harm the village, immediately assassinate all the elder. Yes. Danzo turned his head and glanced at the Hokage building and muttered, there's something that I must do in the dark. Come on, take a look, take a look. Uzumaki shinobi held a paper-made loudspeaker. Uzumaki Kingdom has starting to recruit workers. The shinobi started talking some flowery words, making the refugees all move and flatter. Although some of them are crying, they still show a feeble smile and ask, "Where's the Uzumaki Kingdom?" Adjacent to the Land of Fire, ordinary people can reach it about 2 or 3 days. At the same time, the Uzumaki Kingdom is an ally if Konoha, the ambassador at peace in the ninja world with a guaranteed reputation and will never do anything to you. We also provide food for your journey to prevent any one of you dying. So what are you waiting for? Join now. For more advanced chapter, please visit Apple 695.